Holy moly, guys. Massive pump is happening with the cryptocurrency Chainlink as I speak, guys, as I speak. I mean, I'm talking about massive gains, okay? I got into Chainlink when was it the ICO stage, and it was only 10 cents. Today, as I'm coming to you live, Chainlink is at $14 and some change. It's fluctuating, but it's $14. Imagine getting into it at 10 cents. Imagine getting into it at $1, $2, or $3, or even at $6 or $7, and being able to like double your money or triple your money or 1,000x or 5,000x or 6,000x. It depends on when the investor got in. I got in at 10 cents a dime. So people ask me, well, what is Chainlink? What is Chainlink? What is Chainlink? So here's a simple example. If you look at your body, you have your muscles, and then your muscles are connected to your bones, right? That's what Chainlink is. It's the connection between the blockchain to real world databases, like for example, DMV or whatever, right? So Chainlink is a connection, just like your tendons are a connection between your muscles and your bones. They connect those two types of tissues, soft tissue to hard tissue. Chainlink, what it does is it connects, it's an oracle, it connects blockchain to the real world databases that we'll need in DeFi, right? In DeFi. Because that's the revolution. The revolution is not to go to a stinky banker anymore. The revolution is that banking and lending, everything's going to be done all on the blockchain. And Chainlink is, doing big things. Now, people ask me, where do you think Chainlink's going to go to? And first of all, let me put this disclaimer out there. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a CP. I'm not an attorney. I'm just a refugee that came to America, and I'm only sharing with you my moves. You should not do what I do. You should do your own due diligence. That said, I can't give financial advice, nor do I have a crystal ball that I know what's going on. I don't know where Chainlink's going to go. I hear people say it's going to go to 50. I hear people say it's going to go to 100. I have no idea. It could go to zeros, right? I have no idea. But I did have foresight to see that back in the ICO age, 2017, 2018, etc., that we're going to need a connection between blockchain and the real world, because for everything to roll in together, we got to take analog and put it to digital, and there has to be a channel to communicate between these two worlds, and that's why I invested in Chainlink. Okay, so big pump. If you guys have any questions, comment, leave it below. I'd be happy to answer for you. Now let's go to something that I get questions all the time, right? People ask me, Mike, why is there such a premium on silver and gold today? For example, if you're looking at the spot price, we'll wait for this train to pass. So the question is, people ask me all the time, is why is there such a high premium on silver and gold if they go and try to buy silver and gold right now? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, there is a big delusion. It's a fairy tale. The spot price and the real world price have diverted, have derailed. Like the train's going one way and the track's going another way, because it's through manipulation. This is my personal opinion, it's not financial advice again. And that's why there's such a high premiums to buy silver and gold. For example, if you're looking at for silver eagles, U.S. Mint, for 1 ounce, you're gonna pay like $43. But the spot price says it's $28, $29 an ounce. Why is there such a big difference between $29, $28 versus $43, $42? Well, the difference is because what the spot price does not represent the real world, because it's been manipulated. Because if the spot price was not being manipulated, then the actual spot price for silver and gold would be in that $40 range versus the $29. So same thing with gold. For example, I've sold some of my gold, some of my silver, and I'm selling my silver $10 over spot and my gold $150 over spot. So if someone wants it, great. If they don't want it, no big deal. Now, why can I do that? Well, number one is because there's such a big demand for it. Now, if you go to, like, let's say some of the biggest online silver and gold dealers, the very first thing they say on their website is a little warning that says, due to high demand, due to extreme demand, okay, there's going to be big delays. That's the first warning they tell you. The second they tell you is that because there's so much big demand, we're going to need, for example, if you go to Amex, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, it's apmex.com, I think, Amex, they sell gold and silver. They say on there, you got to spend $299 minimum order to even for us to do business with you, basically, because we're so busy right now, okay? There's so much high demand, okay? So, going back to your original question, why is there such a high premium? Well, because there's a delusion between the spot price and the actual price on the streets. Why is there such a high premium? Because there's so much demand for the precious metals and the dealers don't have it. The actual online dealers don't have it. The coin shops don't have it. And I challenge you guys to call your coin shop and say, you got any silver? Do you have any gold? And see if they have any of these ounces in stock, and tell them you want to buy 10 or you want to buy 20, see if they even have it. And the majority of people are not going to have it. And even online, they're telling you that, for example, if you order the Silver Eagles, which they're selling for example, MX, and most companies, I'm not dissing on them because they don't have the supply, because the supply and demand is all shifted. There's a shortage. And so they're saying that if you order from them, you're gonna get it, maybe in 14 days, maybe in 30 days. They don't know. They'll tell you right then and there before you place the order that once they get it, they're gonna send it to you. So it's a pre-order where you fork over thousands of dollars and hope that one day they'll send you the silver if they get it. Not because they're bad guys, it's they don't have it. They don't have it, right? And that's why today I'm able to liquidate gold at $150 above spot. So the spot right now is, for example, if you look it up right now, it's like $2,048 or $43, I can't remember. So I'm gonna sell gold for $150 above spot. So that is almost like, you can figure that, 2,200, somewhere around there, 2,150 bucks. And silver, 10 bucks, because the online brokers are selling it for 12 bucks over spot. So I need 10 bucks over spot, right? I'm still giving him a deal versus going to the online broker, but it's such a big over spot. I mean, people are like, man, I don't want to pay that, right? I don't want to pay that. Well, don't pay that. Good luck on finding you some, right? Good luck on finding you some, because really, I've called many different places and the dealers are willing to buy your stuff almost at spot prices. Like, some of them are going to try to like buffalo you. That's why it's very important to shop around. That's what I do. They'll lie to you about the spot price. They'll tell you there's not a shortage. That's why when I call them, the first thing I say is, do you have any gold and silver for sale? And they're like, oh, we're out of this. So, okay, I'm interested in selling you some. What do you pay? Right? That way they tell me their card already, they don't have any. So later on they can't come tell me that, oh, it's not in high demand, because they just told me that they didn't have any. Wait for this train to pass. So to answer the question, why is there such a high premium? Because there is a manipulation in the market, in my opinion, and the spot price does not represent the actual real world price. And when the spot price does actually represent the real world price, then there's not going to be premiums. I mean, I'm not going to try to sell my stuff $10 over more when, if silver was going at $40 on spot, I'd be like, hey, that's a fair deal. But it's not a fair deal at 28 bucks or 29 bucks. That's why I'm selling over spot. Same thing with gold. If gold was right now at 2,200, I would liquidate, right at spot. But because it's being pulled down, in my opinion, right, I gotta sell it over spot. That's why many of these dealers are selling it over spot, because A, there's a shortage, B, there's tremendous people wanting it, and it looks like there's no ending in printing. And this doesn't seem like the regular economic crash where we have every 7 or 10 years. This seems like the start and maybe the quick ending of the petrodollar, the power of the world reserve currency. Uh, and it's not gonna like, or people are not gonna just one day use the dollar, right? No, it's gonna be like everyone in the world uses 100%, then it becomes like 60%, then it becomes 50%, then it becomes 40%, then it becomes 30%. And then there's other means of currency or money like gold and Bitcoin and cryptos and stuff like that, where it's not the primary, it's not the only way of transacting in the world. And we've seen it right now in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, excuse me, like Chainlink, big pumps. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the massive potential opportunity in real estate coming up in 2020, 2021 with motivated sellers. So if you guys are interested in buying real estate, you're interested in buying rental homes, and you want the seller to be your bank, to be your private bank, then you need to join my profit sharing. You can get into it right now at mrnofluff.com, or get into my academy where I give you my best-selling courses plus monthly coaching for just $47 a month, guys, at mrnofluff.com. Or don't forget to download my free book at mrnofluff.com. And I got tons of free real estate training at mrnofluff.com and our blogs, guys, okay? And don't forget to join the free Facebook groups where I'm there active, ready to answer your question and meet you. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, it's the best time to be a real estate investor in 2020, in my opinion, because the market's not going up anymore. It's coming down, and millions of motivated sellers out there. Peace.